Okay, so good morning, students.
Morning.
How's your feeling today?
Good.
Chacha, very good. Ami, Yohan? Okay, that's really good to know about that. Alright, so I will check your present list. If I call your name, please raise your hand and say present, okay? So, Chacha,
Present.
Yohan,
Present.
Ami.
Present.
Okay, thank you, students. So, are you ready to learn about the material for today?
Yes.
Yes, really
So
are
ready.
ready. Okay, but before we jump into the material today, I want please, Chacha, can you lead for the prayer?
Before we start our class today, let's pray together. Okay. Pray please.
Okay, thank you, Chacha. So, do you have any idea what are we going to learn?
No.
No. Okay. First thing first, I'm going to ask you some questions. Have you ever had a memorable experience that you want to share? Maybe like in your holiday. Have you ever had that kind of experience? I want to ask, Ami, have you ever had a memorable experience? Maybe like in your holiday,
Yes.
or you ever visited the zoo, for example.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, how about Saja?
Yes.
Okay. So, what was your holiday like and where did you go, if I may I know?
We went to Georgia.
Georgia. Oh, that's really cool. And where did you go in your holiday?
Maybe going to Pare.
Bye.
Yes.
That's good. How about Saja?
Yes.
Where did you go?
Yeah. My family went to Georgia.
Georgia.
Last year.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. And what did you do there? Do you like maybe enjoy spending time with your family or something else that you did?
I spent time with my family. I went to
Some places?
yes.
That's that's really good to know about that. Okay, thank you students for sharing your story. So for today's material, we're gonna learn about what is it? Recount?
Recon
Yeah, recount text. But before I give you more details on the material, I'm going to play a video. So please pay attention to it, okay? Maybe. This story, Mabel and Brandy will tell about their memorable experiences during vacation. Let's check it out and happy watching.
By the way, how about the vacation really go?
It was so amazing. I went to my grandparents' house with my family.
Really? That was great. What did you do there?
Yeah, in the morning, I cooked a traditional cake with my grandma. Then, my grandpa invited me to go fishing at the river near his house.
Wow, such an enjoyable day, right?
Yeah, I was so happy there.
What's about you? What do you want to do in your vacation?
It was terrible. I got sick on vacation, so I just stayed at home.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Randy.
It's okay now. Thank you now.
My plans are ready.
So you already watched the video, right? And I want to ask you questions here. So, what's the video about?
It's about two persons who's sharing their experiences in the past. It's about education.
Yeah, that's right. It's about their vacation trip. So, where did it happen? The time.
A week ago?
A week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, a week ago. That's right. Thank you, Yuan. And what Yuan says here, where did she go for vacation?
She went to her grandparents' house with her family.
Yeah, she went to her grandparents' house with her family, and anything else that she did there? What did she do there?
She cooked a traditional cake with her grandma and she went fishing with her grandpa at the river.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you, Ami. So, how about Randy? Where did he go in vacation? Did he go to a place or did what?
He didn't go anywhere because he was sick, so he just stayed at home.
Yeah, right. So based on this video, there is a person, they try to sharing their past experiences about their vacation trip or their holiday. So I think students, you did a great job thank you for your response. You did it great. And then next here, wait a minute. So what is free context? Do you know? Okay, so I'm going to explain here. So here, can you please read it?
A recon text is a type of text that details events or experiences that happened in the past. The main purpose of the written text is to inform or entertain the reader by sharing personal experiences, historical events, or factual information in the order they happen.
Okay, so thank you, Tanda. Here, original text is a type of text that details events or experiences that happened in the past. So the main purpose of written text is to inform or entertain the reader by sharing personal experiences, historical events, or factual information. So when you want to share your vacation trip, for example, or your holiday, it's basically you share your past experience and it includes written text here. So do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. So next, for the general structure of written text, Johan, can you please read it?
So the rough structure of written text is first one is orientation. We start introduce the background of the story, who was involved, what happened, where and when. And the events is this section tells the event that happened in chronological order. And last one is reorientation. Is the operation or personal comment at the end of the text.
Okay, thank you, Johan. So here, general structure of written text, there are what? Orientation, events, and reorientation. For the orientation, you have to write what's involved, what happened, where and when the story happened, and for the events, you have to tell the events in chronological order. And for the reorientation, it's like the conclusion at the end of the text, like whether what the speaker felt, if the speaker or the writer felt happy or sad, and yeah, something like that. Do you guys have any question? Do you students have any question?
No.
Okay, so next, here, the language features of written text. I'm going to explain it briefly. For the first one, there are past tense, action verbs, and time connectives. For the past tense, you can see the examples here. Can you say it, students? Past tense for the examples.
When, shall, play,
Yeah, so you have to use verb to in written text. So for the action verbs, there are examples.
explore, enjoy, watch, climb.
Yeah, there are explore, enjoy, watch, find, and many more. So it's also the same. You have to use verb to in these tenses. And for the time connectives, the examples.
First, then, after that, finally.
Yeah, it's like words or phrases that show the order of events. And next, descriptive language. The examples is
Beautiful beach, just peaceful,
and exciting day. So you can also describe the language that you use in the written text. And first, a third person is like he, she, they. That's for the third person. And first person use I and we. And for the adverb and adverbial phrases, it's like the time. For example, can you see examples for the adverbs?
yesterday, quickly, at the beach, last week.
Alright, thank you. So that's the language features of written text and here types of written text. The first one, there are personal written, factual written, and imaginative written. So for personal written, it tells your past experience based on your personal past experience, like your last birthday, for example, or your holiday. Factual written is based on real events or facts that happened in the past. For example, like if you have a school trip or science experiment and news article, and yeah. And next here, I'm going to give you another example. My unforgettable holiday in Bali. Can Caca please read it?
Okay, last December, I went on an amazing holiday to Bali with my family. We stayed there for a week, and it was one of the best vacations I ever had. Bali is famous for its beautiful beaches, healing culture, and warm hospitality.
Alright, I know, that's it. So for the orientation here, the place is in Bali.
Bali.
Yeah, Bali. And they stayed there for a week and it was about what?
Holiday.
Yeah, holiday. So in the orientation you have to mention what happened and where did it happen and for the time also for like this one last December like that. And for the events, can you please read it?
Second part.
Yeah, events.
Okay. On the first day, we visit Kuta Beach, the Golden Sand, and the sound of waves were incredibly relaxing. We spent the whole day swimming, sunbathing, and watching the sunset. Later, in the evening, we had dinner at the beachside restaurant where we tasted delicious food.
Okay, then here you answer. Here for the events, it's like chronological events that what the family did in the events, right? What they did here is we at sun bathing and watching the sunset, so they enjoyed the atmosphere or the view here. And it's also the same, you can read here the events, like they visit the U-boat monkey and also playful monkey swimming from the trees, especially they really enjoy to fight here. And yeah, that's for the events you have to retell your past experience in chronological order.
Overall, the trip to Bali was incredible. I experienced new trips, learned about Balinese culture, and enjoyed the natural beauty of the island. I can't wait to go back and explore more of Bali in the future.
Okay, thank you, Ami. So here for the reorientation is like the conclusion of the story. So the writer felt happy because the writer really enjoyed the view and enjoyed the mentally free in Bali. So next, here I'm going to give you just a little simple text. So just a little question here. Which of the following is an example of a personal recount?
See,
Alright, see a direct identity without human mediation. Okay, thank you, Chacha. Next, once you answer this, what is the main purpose of a factual recount?
see.
Alright, to record and record real events. Thank you. Next, which of the following best describes an imaginative recount?
Me.
Yeah, a story about spending the day as a superhero. It's like imaginative recount. Use like imagination. Batman, superhero. And next, what type of recount text will be used to describe a family gathering?
A.
Yes, a personal recount because it describes about family gathering. So the exact answer is A, personal recount. Alright, thank you, students. I think you already understand about recount text for today's material. And next, it is about activities. So here, I'm going to play another video. So I want you, students, please pay attention to the video, and I'm going to, and I'll asking you some questions. Do you got it?
Yes.
Grandpa's birthday. Last Sunday was my grandpa's birthday. On Friday, my sister and I went to store. We found a nice batik shirt. We bought it and wrapped it in blue paper. Blue is my grandpa's favorite color. On Saturday morning, my brother and I were in the kitchen. We made a birthday cake. It was big and beautiful. I wrote happy birthday on it. We put some chocolate on it and a big candle on top of it. On Sunday evening, we had a party. My uncle and aunt come to my house. They brought some cake and flowers for my grandpa. We sat together in our living room. My uncle said a beautiful prayer. Then we sang happy birthday and my grandpa blew at the candle. He cut the cake and gave it to everybody in that room. He opened his present and he was very happy with the dessert. Finally, my grandma told us some stories about my grandpa.
Okay, so you already watched the video. So I'm going to ask you a question. What's the video about?
It's about grandpa's birthday.
Yeah, grandpa's birthday. And what did they do there to prepare the birthday? They went to store
And found a nice batik shirt.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, students. That's good. And here they had just a small parties to for their grandma's birthday. So here I'm going to move into the next one for the orientation here. Grandpa's birthday. Last Sunday was my grandpa's birthday. It's for the orientation because you have to involve who's the person in the story and what and where did it happen like that. And for the events here, on Friday, my sister and I went to store. We found a nice big store, and based on that, what else they did here except for went to store. Her brother, the brother and the girl.
More information.
Yeah, so they get a birthday cake. And yeah, that's for the events, international events. They went to a store and bought a gift and also made a cake. And that's for the events and for the orientation. Here, did you enjoy or happy the video?
Yeah.
Because they had a small party with their grandma. Yeah, that's the story. Alright, next here I'm going to give you a group project to do. Project here. Alright, but before we jump into the group project, students, I'm sorry, I forgot. Before we jump into this group project, I'm going to give you a simple task to do. Just anything about text. Here I'm going to give you okay, so here you can see uh, the printed material here, and I want you to identify the following parts after you complex and fill in the table below. So the orientation, events, and the orientation that I already gave you the sample before. And yeah, I want you to identify the types, which one is the orientation, which one is the events, and which one is the pre-orientation based on the printed material that I give. So, do you get it?
Yes.
Okay, so if you already understand and give me minutes to what to do, you can start from now.
Have you finished it?
Finish. Okay, you can submit it to me. Yeah, hand up the paper to your friend and okay. Today, I'll change my turn. Okay, thank you students for the tags. I will check later. So next is for the group project. Here, I'm going to divide you into 3 or 4 person to the group project. So I'm going to give you this for the worksheet 2, for the second worksheet to do. That's for the group one, the first group. And for the second group, you can see it's about famous vacation trip to Raja Ampat in Papua. So it's also the same as the first group. You have to create your own recount text using your imagination, okay? Your imaginative thinking. But yes, on this picture is below. Uh, yeah, that's for the group project. So do you have any question?
No, no, it's okay.
Alright, you can do it by now. Alright, students, but when you finish the assignment, I want you each group have to present their work in front of the class, okay? Have you finished yet?
Yes.
Okay, so I want group two, please present your work. Group two is about family vacation. Raja Ampat. Yeah, come to the front of the class. Use your group. Go on.
Last family vacation to Raja Ampat. Last holiday, my family and I went on vacation to Raja Ampat, Papua. We had been planning the trip for weeks and were very excited to visit one of the most beautiful places in Indonesia.
Okay, first we package our luggage at home the night before or decorator. My parents made sure we had everything we need, like clothes, toiletries, and swimmer. My younger sister even brought her favorite snack and toys.
Next, early in the morning, we left our house and took a taxi to the airport. The journey was smooth, and we chatted happily along the way while imagining the fun activities we would do there.
Then we arrived at the airport and went straight to the check-in counter. My father showed our tickets and passport, and we received our boarding pass. After that, we waited at the gate until it was time to board the plane.
Finally, after a long flight, we arrived safely in Raja Ampat. The view from the plane windows was stunning. We could see the blue ocean and green islands. When we stepped off the plane, the warm air and fresh breeze welcomed us.
Uh, it was wonderful stuff to our vacation. We could not wait to explore the beauty of Raja Ampat and create unforgettable memories as a family.
Okay, thank you. Have a seat. You move to second group. Alright, so okay, you did a great job. You can create the story in chronological events, and you also mentioned that the family they were very excited the most beautiful places in Indonesia, and they also really happy with the trip, and yeah, and they also they waited at the gate at the airport, and yeah, I think you already did a great job. Thank you for the second group. And alright, students, it's the time almost over for the material today. So here, to conclude the lesson, Chacha, can you please read it? Your context is
Our contact is used to tell us experiences or events. It follows a clear structure, organization, to the school, when and where, events, cost, what happened in order. The orientation gives a personal memory example, that after that, and action first.
Okay, and now thank you, Chacha. And yeah, for the conclusion, for example, next year is basically like a case. You have to retell the past experience or event, and don't forget to also use verb to. And for the structure, there are orientation. You have to also mention who's the person in the story, when it happened, and where did it happen. And for the events, it's like a chronological events in order. Okay. Sorry, it was a little bit longer. So to conclude this, there are the structure, there are orientation, events, and reorientation. Where the reorientation is like basically a personal comment or conclusion in the text, whether the writer or the speaker got happy or sad, and it also uses past tense and type connective. Then after that, there are different types of written text. There are personal, factual, imaginative, by practical and historical recounts. And yeah, that's for the recount text. So what recount text again? It tells your
Past experience.
yeah, past experience. And it also uses verb. Yeah, verb to. And yeah, I think that's it for today's lesson. Do you students have any question?
No, it's not clear.
Alright. So good job, students. Thank you for your hard work today, and I hope you can learn more about this free context, and you also did the group project really good. And yeah, thank you. So before we end the lesson material today, please, Yohan, can you please lead for the prayer?
Okay, before we go home, let's pray together. Pray together. Pray finish.
Okay, thank you, Yohan. So alright, students, see you in the next meeting. And